Good morning, everybody. So recently I put together a little document which I call the roadmap, and I wanted a way to compile data that I look at sort of on a regular basis and just kind of gives me metrics and gives me a roadmap as to which direction I should head in. So last night I had 6 cars that were sitting. It was about $200 in revenue that I missed out on. And you saw a list of cars to the right. Now this is the available inventory in some of the respective markets that I look at. We're looking at Orange County, LA, San Diego, Inland Empire, and Vegas. And this is kind of the percentage in terms of availability out there. So it's actually not too terrible with everything that we have going on. I think that it could be far worse. And again, today is Thursday morning, so we're not even really into the weekend yet. Now, looking at the weekend inventory, it looks like a lot of inventory is still there. And just excuse me as I go through this video today. I'm still kind of getting used to looking into this document. But basically, some of the adjustments that I've done to help bring down cost for renters is letting them know to check with their insurance companies and see if they have coverage so that they don't have to purchase additional coverage through their reservation, and that'll help bring down the cost of the reservation, making them more likely to buy. And then I also lowered the cost of my unlimited miles down to $20 from $30, just to capture more revenue to my bottom line. Now here for my listing adjustments for today, and again, excuse me, I'm going through the browser so that I can have a landscape view into Turo so that you guys have a better view. But basically, I know already that this weekend I have 4 cars available, so I'm going to go through all 4 of those cars and I'm going to make sure that pricing looks good for this weekend. Now, from the inventory for this weekend, it is moderately high, I would say. So I want to make sure that I'm priced out competitively, and given the landscape of everything that is happening right now, we kind of just don't know which way things are going to sway, how quickly people are going to get scared even from renting cars, let alone traveling, which we know is already happening. So I just really want to make sure that I'm capturing these sales while I can, while we still have buyers in the market. So I'm going to go through the 4 cars, which so far it's been my BMW X4. Now I'm taking a look at my Jeep Wrangler, which I'm hoping will go out this weekend since we got a lot of rain here. We're going to continue to get rain, which means a lot of people are going to be headed up to Big Bear or Mammoth to get their skiing and snowboarding in for the season, since it seems like we're having a late season now, which I actually thought was over, but that is contrary to what I thought. So hopefully the Jeep should be a strong performer for me, for people taking those trips. Now I'm looking at my C300 as well, which I will, again, keeping all my prices pretty decently low. My C300 right now has been with a renter for a little over a week, so perhaps he will continue to extend throughout the weekend. Now again, in this climate, really pushing people to extend their trips, keep the cars longer. All these little things are really going to help in pushing your bottom line and really covering any empty down days that you might have. For example, my C300 is a great case. Yesterday, the renter's trip was ending at noon. He has been extending throughout the last week, so I did remind him to extend. However, he missed my message and the reservation was over. I did push him to just go ahead and start a new reservation, and that I would get in contact with Turo to bridge the gap between the two so that you don't have to worry about the check-in and the checkout process between the 2 reservations. And sure enough, that's exactly what he did. He created a new trip. It was super easy for him, and then I was able to capture that booking. So that is the outlook for today's market and how I am positioning myself. Thanks, guys.